Hello, my name's Olive Borowski and I'm from the Sunset Cloggers of Brisbane, and I want to show you my couple of dances that I'm doing for the Storm King camp at Warrawee in Brisbane. That's organised by the Gympie Cloggers every year. We all come and have a wonderful time. This first one is sort of an intermediate plus. It's sort of a little bit on the cusp there. It's not quite a plus and it's not quite an intermediate. And it's called If You're Going to Play in Texas. And it starts with, after 8 beats with a left foot lead, it starts with something called a mountain dig. And that is stomp, double heel, double step, rock, heel, pause, dig, dig, lift, and a basic step. And that is 8 beats. And 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and a 7 and 8. After the mountain dig is a 4-beat step called a Cinco touch. And that starts with the right foot because we've just gone 8. So it's and a 1, double step, touch, hop, step, touch, rock, step. 4-beat step, and it's got that syncopated beat in it, and that's why it's called a Cinco touch with the right foot lead, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I always start to turn the pivot chain full right that comes next on that rock step because it gets you going, and you've got to go full right. So the next thing is a pivot chain full right, so it's double step, rock, step, rock, step, rock, step. A little filler here of 2 beats, and it's a Burton switch, double out, out, slide. And a 1 and 2. Triple slam, 8-beat step, double step, double step, double, double cross, slide, drag, heel, double basic, double step, rock, step. That's an 8-beat. Ready, go, says to myself. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Next is a fin. And a fin's a 4-beat step. The big trick with this is to remember you're going to go to back with the first one. And it's double step, rock, heel. I give myself a little turn to the right, heel, flap. You've got to touch the toe at the back, toe, and bring this one back, flap, step. Now, if you're really clever, and I'm not, when you bring this toe flap, your heel like this, I'll just hold on here for security, that when you're bringing, you touch there, when you're bringing this toe back over to the other side, if you're really smart, it's very good if you can go touch, step. So when you bring your toe around, this toe over, if you can click, step. Some of the very fancy ones do that. I'm very envious of it. I don't. But you can add that little extra touch there if you desire to. And it's a 4-beat step, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That is, fancy double. Double step, rock step. Don't need to show you that. And another Burton switch, double, out, up. Now that's the end of part A, which is the chorus. Every time the chorus comes up in the song, you'll do that. There's a little break of 12 beats comes next, and it's a stamp and drag. And a 1 and, remember it's a stamp, 2 and, 3 and, 4. Nah. That's not right. And a 1 and 2 and 3, stamp. That's better. That's the first 4 beats of a stamp and drag. And after that, it's stamp, step. Stamp, so I'll get this right yet. And then the drag bit is stomp, drag, step, stomp. 8 beats altogether. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. There's a pause there between 4 and 5. You just don't do anything for that and then you go into your syncopated draggy bit. 2 basics, double step, rock step. That gets rid of the break. This is part B, which is the first verse that you're dancing. And it goes with a fancy kick to start with. Double step, rock step and kick. And a 1 and a 2 and 3, 4. Alabama drag. This one turns half left. I'll do it facing the front just to get the idea. Starts with a lorry, double step, double up, rock step, drag step. And when you turn with it, and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. Then you'll be facing the back to do a wanton. That's W-A-N-T-I-N apostrophe. Not a wanton, O-N, because would we do that? No. A wanton is an 8-beat step, and it's double step, double double, rock step, touch heel, double step, ball slide, rock step, heel dig, lift. 8 beats, and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Double out. 2 beats in the middle there needs to be used up, and a double out. You've got this up, double slide, drag, lift. And you'll be facing the back. You'll do the fancy kick again, the Alabama drag, and a wanton to get you back to the front. Then you go back to the chorus. That's that mountain dig piece. The next break, which is a 16-beat break instead of a 12, you do 2 stamp and drags. Now that's the stamp and drag we did, and if you turn on the drag bit, you'll find that's the easiest. So it'll be double step, stamp, step, stamp, step, stamp, stamp, stomp, drag, step, stomp, drag, step, stomp, double step, stamp, step, stamp, step, stamp, stamp, stomp, drag, step, stomp, drag, step, stomp. And it goes very quickly into the fancy kick piece without any pause or anything. So you've come around here like this and you go double step, rock step, kick, and you go straight back into that wanton thing. Chorus comes up again, mountain dig, little break, 2 basics. That's nice. Okay, 4 beats only. And then the rhythm of the music changes entirely, and you've got a absolutely different sound to your rhythm. It's a big instrumental piece. Oh, this isn't so big. It's a small instrumental piece. And the step that we're going into now is called a kick and go. And it starts with the middle bit of a heel walk. So it's heel, heel, rock step, and a basic step. Heel, heel, rock step, double step, rock step. Pause, kick, rock step, and a basic step. 8 beats all together there. And 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and a 7 and 8. Just see if I'm getting that kick right for you to make sure I haven't missed out. No, that's right. Pause, kick. It's a bit like the kick in an avalanche, actually. You sort of kick out before you turn. And that will leave you facing the back, of course, for a brush out. And a brush out is 4 beat steps. Brush out, toe, heel. And you do brush out and toe heel like that. Heel step, rock step. So you've got kick and go and a brush out. They run very much into each other. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Fancy double, 2 double steps. And you do all that to the front. Kick and go, brush out, fancy double, 2 double steps. Then you're back to the front to do the mountain dig piece yet again. Of course, that's the chorus coming up again. And then part C. Now, when you get to that mountain dig, the music speeds up, which is charming, but doesn't get over the odds, of course, and naturally not. And then we come back to this part C, this kick and go. So you kick and go, which takes you to the back. There's a brush out, and the fancy double then, because it's going to be done 4 times, is 3/4 right. Now, the kick and go just turns you the half, so you don't have to think about that, but you do have to think about the 3/4 right. And if you do this, you'll look at one wall, then you look at that 3/4 right turn, and then you look at that back wall, and then you look at the 3/4 right turn, which can be darn confusing if you don't really keep your wits about you. And it's the end of the dance, and you're getting tired anyhow. So good luck with that turn at the end. And that is the finish of the dance. We always finish the dance with, if I can remember which foot I'm on, double step, double down, because that's the 2 double steps at the end. Now, I hope you enjoyed this dance, and it's a nice bit of music out by Alabama. And thank you very much. Olive Borowski again. Now this is just a really easy little basic plus dance to Mi Vida Loca by Pam Tillis. She sang it at the muster one year here, and I thought it was a great bit of music. It's a very simple dance, basic plus. It starts with the verse, and because there is absolutely no lead-in in this dance, I had to pinch the first 4 beats out of it to make a little lead-in, because I'm no good at starting without some indication. So I pinched the first 4 beats, and we're going into the second 4 beats of a little group of steps. So it starts with a chance and kick quarter left, which is double step and kick, toe, heel, rock, step. 4 beats, which you can see, a heel and bounce, which sounds all very technical and it's not at all. It's just heel, bounce, heel, bounce. 4 beats, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can tell that's very simple. And you're going to do a little box of those, Charleston kick, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, heel, bounce, heel, bounce. You may all be a lot bouncier than me. And then we just do Charleston kick, heel, bounce, Charleston kick, heel, bounce, Charleston kick. Because this little group actually finishes with a Charleston kick. But because I've lost 4 beats, I have to start it with it as well. Later on when we do it, you'll find we'll start with the heel and bounce. The chorus, which will be the same right through the thing, every time you hear the chorus, starts with a slow-mo bounce, which is double twist. Now you're bouncing on the toes and twist a little bit sideways. A slow-mo bounce is probably written as double bounce, but it certainly looks nicer and it's only 4 beats, not hard to do. If you twist your body a little to the left, double bounce. Now you take your weight to your right foot, put your left foot out. Then you're going to go forward on that, step, kick, down. 4 beats all together for a slow-mo bounce, double twist, out, step, kick, down. Now I'll count for you this time. And a 1, pause, 2, pause, 3 and 4. So there's a couple of pauses in there you have to watch. But you've got plenty of time to think about it and you won't have any trouble with it at all. Really simple step. You like this? I want the stomp double that comes next to take you back, because you see you've proceeded forward while you did the slow-mo bounce and you'll be all shoving the teacher out the door unless you come back on the stomp double. So take it back there, stomp, double step, rock, step. Next comes 2 drag basics full right. Now the reason I've put drag basics right through this dance instead of ordinary basics is because it's a Latin rhythm and it's always easier to swing your hips on a step, rock, step, drag, step, rock, step, than it is to go double step, rock, step. If you drag, it gives you a chance to go, I hope. Okay, so your drag basic will be full right, 2 of them, and step, rock, step, and step, rock, step. Triple kick with a right foot lead. Double step, double step, double step, kick, heel. And we do all that again. Slow-mo bounce, stomp double, 2 drag basics full right, and a triple kick. And all of that is the chorus. Then you come to an instrumental, which is equally simple. Your weight's on your right foot. I want you to do a drag basic just facing the front, and step, rock, step. A basketball turn, which is step 1, swivel around, take your weight to the front foot. Because when you do a basketball turn, of course, you're not allowed. Take another step. So it's step, step. Then you do your drag basic facing the back, and step, rock, step, and a basketball turn, which would be step, swivel around, step. 2 fancy doubles. Double step, rock, step, double step, rock, step. Keep those hips swiveling because there's absolutely nothing in the dance, so you need to have a little bit of fun with your body movements. Then we go back to the heel and bounce. Now this is the bit that's the heel and bounce and Charleston kick. Now because you've gained your other 4 beats back again, it starts with the heel and bounce. Heel, bounce, double step, and kick, toe, heel, rock, step. You do that 4 times, and that's that bit of verse. We go back to the slow-mo bounce piece. The instrumental comes in again, drag basic basketball turns piece. There's another little break here of 16 beats. It has a jazz box. The jazz box is just a set of 4 toe heels in a pattern. Toe, heel there, toe, heel there. You keep this foot here because that's where you're coming back to. Toe, heel, toe, heel. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I was thinking jazz box looks a little better if you lean forward on that, and 2, and lift your back foot and get a little bit of swing to your body. It puts a simple step into looking not too bad. After that is 2 side touches. You can do double step, touch, heel. It's nicer if you can double step, touch, heel, double step, touch, heel. Now, in a basic plus, you probably won't want to do that if you just commence dancing, but if you want to just add a little bit of fillip to the dance, it makes you feel better, but it does take you forward because going in the front moves you along. So be aware of that and sort of settle your body back a little bit so you don't end up riding the heels of the person in front of you. Then comes a jazz box and 2 side touches again. So you can imagine you could make a bit of space if you go forward on all those side touches. Then comes the chorus again, and the ending is a slow-mo bound, stomp double, 2 drag basic full right and a triple kick. Just the finish changes to 3 double steps and a stomp rock stomp, because the music goes da-da-da to finish. And so we're going to go and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, da-da-da, stomp rock stomp. And that's it. I hope you enjoy this dance. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Diane Gingell from Double Jingle Cloggers in North Brisbane, and I'm going to teach an easy intermediate routine, and it's by Casey Chambers, and it's called Still Feeling Blue. Okay, part A starts with a brush over vine. A brush over vine is double step, brush up, double step, touch back and vine. I'll count that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The right foot's free now, and we're going to do a fancy wiper. A fancy wiper is double across, double back and 2 rock steps. Counting that, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to do a brush over vine to the right. And that's followed by 2 fancy wipers on the left foot. Fancy wiper on the left, double back, double across, double back, rock step, and again, double across, double back, rock step, rock step. And that's the end of part A. Part B has a travelling pivot, and that turns half right. A travelling pivot is double step, and on the 3rd double step we're going to pivot half and step. Double step, step. Okay, that's a travelling pivot, and I'll count that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's followed by 2 basics, which everybody can do, and a fancy double. 2 double steps and 2 rock steps. Double step, rock step, rock step. We repeat that all back to the front, a travelling pivot, a half, 2 basics and 2 fancy doubles. Part C starts with 2 kicks, and they turn a half left. Just for the moment I'll do them to the front because they're followed by 2 heel-toe combos, and I want to show those with my back to you. So 2 kicks, double step, kick, heel, double step, kick, heel. The timing on that is and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. The next is the 2 heel-toe combos. A heel-toe combo, double step, touch, heel, touch, toe, touch, heel. And the timing, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Also we're doing it on the right foot, double step, touch, heel, touch, toe, touch, heel. Okay, I'll dance that whole section because we're going to turn the kicks. The 2 kicks are half left, double step and kick, double step and kick, 2 heel-toe combos, double step, touch, heel, touch, toe, touch, heel, double step, touch, heel, touch, toe, touch, heel, 2 kicks, half left, 2 heel-toe combos. Then you go back and do part A, the brush over vine, part B, the travelling pivot, and then we come to the break. The break is 2 Charleston brushes. So a Charleston brush, double step, touch front, touch back, brush up, and with the right foot, double step, touch front, touch back, brush up, Charleston brush, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's 2 Charleston brushes. Then we do a vine left, double step, rock step, and that's the same as the end of the brush over vine. Boogie right, boogie, step, step together, step, and just a touch. Okay, a boogie, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's followed by 4 heel steps forward, a heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step. That's 4 heel steps forward, and heel step is just 1 beat, and 1. That's followed after we do the 4 heel steps forward by 2 toe heel basics back. A toe heel basic, toe heel, double step, rock step. And on the right, toe heel, double step, rock step. Counting those, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Part C, the 2 kicks, follows then. We repeat part A, the brush over vine. And then we have part B again with a star. This one here has, instead of turning the travelling pivot half, we're going to do 3 sections to this, and we're going to turn the travelling pivot 3/4. So we do 2 at 3/4, and then the last one we just turn a half. So a travelling pivot 3/4, double step, double step, double step, 3/4 and a step. 2 basics, fancy double, travelling pivot 3/4, 2 basics, fancy double, and a travelling pivot a half. 2 basics and a fancy double. The very last step is a stomp basic kick, which is just stomp, a basic, and a kick. And that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm not sure I turned those travelling pivots the 3/4. I'll just try that again. Travelling pivot 3/4, 2 basics, and a fancy double. Travelling pivot 3/4, that's better. 2 basics, fancy double, and a travelling pivot a half. 2 basics, and a fancy double, and a stomp basic kick. And that's the whole dance. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Leanne Nicholson from the Coastal Cowboys Cloggers on the Central Coast, New South Wales. Teaching it on behalf of Jason and myself. We both wrote this dance. It's called Live, Laugh, Love, and the artist is Clay Walker. It's a little nice little country song, all right? Now, the intro to the dance is 2 travelling triples. Now, all that is, it's a triple moving left and a triple moving right. So you're just going to cross your feet in front, do your rock, and go the other way. Okay, so that's your 2 travelling triples. Part A, we're going to start with a stomp double. Okay, it starts on the left foot. You're going to do pause, stomp, 2 double steps, and a rock step. Okay, so all together it's a stomp, double step, rock step. Then you're going to do a slur basic to the right. So it's a double step, slur behind, step on it, and a basic. All right, it's 4 beats. I'll show you again. Right foot, you're only going to do it on the right, okay, so you don't have to worry about your left. Slur basic, double step, slur, step, and a basic. Okay. Next, you're going to do 2 lorry basics. You actually turn a quarter left on each. I'll show you just facing the front to start with. It is this, double step, double back, okay, and a basic. Whether you want to say double back or double up, that's up to you. But it looks like this, double step, double up, and a basic. Then you would do it again. Okay, you actually turn a quarter on each. I'll just quickly show you. We'll dance it in a second. Double step, double up, and a basic. Double step, double up, and a basic. All right, so you're turning on the double up. When you're facing the back, you're actually going to do a sway back. All right, looks like it's an 8 count step. All right, so it looks like this: double step, double over, double out, toe heel, rock it back, double basic. All right, so we'll break it down. It starts off a bit like a wine star, all right? Double step, double over, double out. Let's do that. Ready, go. You're going to do a toe heel backing up, all right? A rock step, and then a double basic. All right, you have to remember to move back with the step, all right? Sway back. Ready, go. Double over, double out, toe heel, rock it back, double basic. Then we're going to do a step called a heel walk. Now, a heel walk is 2 double steps, 2 heels, and you actually put your weight on the heels and a rock step. All right, looks a bit awkward, but it's all right when you do it all together. 2 double steps, heel, heel, rock, step. All right, then we're going to do a fancy kick, which is 2 doubles, rock, step, and a kick. Now, with your heel walk, just going back to that, you're actually facing the back at the time, and you're going to do it half left to the front. So it looks like this. We're facing the back. 2 double steps, heel, heel, rock, step. So you're using your heels as a pivot. All right? We're just going to quickly dance that section through. It's a stomp double. Ready? Go. Slur basic. 2 lorry basics. Turn a quarter on each. Double up and a basic. You're doing a sway back to the back, double over, double out, toe, heel, rock it back, double basic. Heel walk to the front, 2 doubles, heels, fancy kick, 2 doubles, rock and a kick. Okay, that's your part A. Part B, we're going to do 2 Kentucky drags moving to the left, all right? So double step, kick, step, double step, kick, step. As you do it, you drag your left foot, all right? So double step, as you drag your left to kick your right out, you step down on it. Double step, kick, step, okay? That's your 2 Kentucky drags. You do a pivot chain, full turn left. Then you're going to go the other way. 2 Kentucky drags, pivot chain, full turn. Then we're going to do a cowboy, okay? It's a triple brush forward, but on your triple brush, brush across, okay? Then you're going to do a chain back, but your feet are going to be crossed over. So you do a double step in front, rock 1, rock 2, rock 3, okay? Let's do that. Cowboy. Ready? Go. Triple brush. Cross it over. Chain back. Double step. Rock 1, rock 2, rock 3. So that's your cowboy. Then to finish part B, we're going to do 2 turkeys, all right? Now a turkey has a little pause in the front. You put your heel out. You put your weight on your toe. It's called a flap, all right? So that first bit is and heel flap. You're going to step behind with your right and do a basic, okay? Turkey to the left. Let's do it. Ready? Go. And a heel flap step and a basic. Go right and a heel flap step. Do it again. 2 turkeys, heel flap step, basic, go the other way. So that comes after your cowboy, all right? You're back to part A, your stomp double, etc. And then we're going to do a travelling pivot. Now this is the last section, all right? A travelling pivot, we're going to go 3/4 in this dance, okay? So what it is, it starts off like a travelling triple, 3 double steps. And what you're going to do is just pivot 3/4 and do a step, okay? So I'll show you again at normal speed. 3 double steps, pivot and step, okay? When you're facing quarter left, you're going to do a fancy double, 2 double steps, 2 rocks, a Charleston, touch front, toe, heel, rock back. And you're going to do a rocking chair. You're actually already facing this wall, so your rocking chair is going to turn you to the back, all right? So we'll just dance that section through. Travelling pivot 3/4. Ready? Go. Fancy double. Charleston facing this way. Rocking chair turn to the back. Do your travelling pivot, turn 3/4 right. Fancy double. 1 Charleston. And a rocking chair, turn it to the front. Okay, and that is pretty much the whole dance. If you're wanting to add, when we do it for a bit of fun, a little bit of fun in the dance, when we do our lorry basics, we roll our arms like this. So we do our lorry basics, basic, all right? And then when you do your heel walk to the front, we put our arms up. So we do double step, heel, heel, rock, step. Right, just adds a little bit of flair to the little easy dance that we're doing. And that's pretty much it. Part A, Part B. A, you see your travelling pivots break section. Back to Part B, A, C, A. You have a section in there, A, with an asterisk. Basically, it's just inserting 2 extra basics. And then Part C, and your ending is a sway back and 2 stomp doubles. So I hope you enjoyed the dance. Thank you.
My name is Ruth Cricks. This dance is Walk a Country Mile, music by Craig Giles, a very easy intermediate. We start with 3 toe heel rock steps, half left and then half right. So it is toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, rock step, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, rock step. That is the introduction. Part A is a stumble step left and right. A stumble step is 3 Kentucky drags and a basic. And you turn on your rock step of your basic so you can come back by the right. So stumble step, double step, drag step, double step, drag step, double step, drag step, and a basic. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. A rocking chair is a brush up and a basic. We're going to do 4 rocking chairs, turning quarter right on each. So it's double step, brush up and a basic, double step, brush up and a basic, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Except that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Charleston brush, 2 of them. Double step, touch forward, touch back, brush heel, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A karate, double step, kick, pivot, step and brush, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And a Weinster. The Weinster will be at the back. Double step, double heel, rock step. So it's 2 Charleston brushes, a karate, and a Weinster, then it's done on the other foot. So it's 2 Charleston brushes, 1 karate, 1 Weinster. Then you do your Charleston brushes and your karate and your Weinster on the right foot. We're going to do a turning clog over. Remember, in a turning clog over on and 3, turn your foot right in so that you will only be able to turn the one way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We do 1 turning clog over and we do a Samantha on our right foot. A Samantha is double step, drag step, rock step, double basic. The timing, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Lucy brush over, part C, is a brush up, a toe, heel, touch heel. Double step, brush up, toe, heel, touch heel. Lucy brush over, the timing, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And around the mountain, I'll do it without turning first. Double step, stamp, heel, double step. But we're going to turn this half left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 Fontanas, double step, brush across, double step, brush across, and a fancy double. Double step, rock step, rock step. So we do the Lucy brush over, the around the mountain half, 2 Fontanas, fancy double, and we repeat it all back to the front. There's a little break where we do 2 double steps, 2 drag steps, and 2 side touches. So it's double step, drag step, 2 side touches. The first time we do it, we're going to do it half left and come back to the front. So it's 2 double steps, 2 drag steps, and 2 side touches. And we repeat that back to the front. We go back to part B, part C, and the ending is your 2 double steps, but this time you're going to do your 2 drag steps quarter right and your 2 side touches quarter right, and repeat it times 3. So it's double step, drag step, 2 side touches, and again, double step, drag step, 2 side touches, and we go right back to the front on that. That is the whole dance, nice and easy, nice music, please enjoy. My name is Ruth Cricks. The dance is an intermediate dance. The music is Leif Garrett. We start with 2 stomps and a brush up. Stomp, stomp, double step, brush up. We're going to repeat that. Stomp, stomp, double step, brush up. Pivot chain half left, half right, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, double step, rock step, rock step, rock step. We're going to do 2 more stomps and a brush. That's the introduction. We're going to do a chain hop, turn, quarter left. Double step, rock step, hop. The timing, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Chain hop turn, a Richard Simmons. You're going to just twist your heels, toes, and come back. So it's heel, toe, heel, lift, heel, toe, heel, lift the left. If you want to, it's fun putting your arms up. 1, 2, 3, lift your right. 1, 2, 3, lift your left. A Richard Simmons. And a rocking chair turn to the back. So we're doing our Richard Simmons quarter left. We're going to do a rocking chair to the back. Double step, brush up, and a basic. We're going to repeat all that back to the front. So a chain hop turn, a Richard Simmons, and a rocking chair. When we're facing the front again, we're going to do 4 heel taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarter kicks full around, which is just 4 brushes if you wish, or 4 proper kicks, doesn't matter. 2 heel taps, heel tap, 2 shave and a haircuts. Stomp, double step, step, rock step. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 2 shave and a haircuts. We're going to do a hard extra. Hard extra starts like a hard step. Double step, brush up, double step and touch. Then we're going to chain left, which is part of the hard extra. On the right foot, brush up, double step and touch, chain. The timing on that, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hard extra. So it's just sort of part of a hard step and a chain left. We're going to do 2 cross cha-chas. It's step, step and a basic. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're going to repeat the hard extra and the cross cha-chas, but it will be on alternate feet. We're going to do 3 toe heels and a rock step forward, 3 toe heels and a rock step back. So it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, toe heel, rock step. Now we're going to do 4 basketball turns, turning a quarter right on each. And you can make these fun by pushing your hips out. So it's step, 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 step. Make what you will of the basketball turns. You can really swivel your hips if you wish. Then we return to the chain hop turn, the Richard Simmons rocking chair, the hard extras again. Then we're to part C, and we're going to do drag cowboys. And it just seemed to suit the music to, instead of double step, your weight's on your right foot, you're going to drag step, drag step, drag step, brush up and chain. So it's a cowboy drag turn or a drag cowboy, but we're going to turn quarter left on each. So it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and chain down the hall. Turning drag cowboys they are. The only tricky bit in the dance, and I don't know why it should be tricky, is a crazy triple. Because as soon as we hear triple, we want to do a triple. But this triple starts with the basic. And we're going to do them angling left and angling right. And it starts with a basic and 2 double steps. So it's double step, rock step, double step, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Crazy triples. So we've done our crazy triples, angling left, angling right. We're going to do 2 stomps quarter left, 1, 2. We're going to bounce apart and together. Out, in, and 2 brush-ups. We're going to repeat that 3 more times. So it's a basic, 2 double steps, a basic, 2 double steps, 2 stomps, bounce, bounce, and 2 brush-ups. And there'll be 2 more going right back round to the front. 2 stomp doubles, stomp, double step, rock step, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This time we're not going to do cross cha-chas, we're going to do clog cha-cha first, and that is step back and forward and a basic. Then we're going to do a cross cha-cha quarter left, so you're going to do step, step and a basic. Clog cha-cha back, step, step and a basic, cross, step and a basic, back together and a basic, cross, and we'll do one more of those. We do that 4 times. Then we're going to do the clog cha-cha half right. Step forward and a basic, 1 cross cha-cha, step forward and a basic, clog cha-cha, cross cha-cha, and finish with 2 Richard Simmons. Heel, 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 lift, heels, toes, heel, lift. Hope you enjoy I Was Made for Dancing.
Hello, I'm Kay Rawlings and I'm going to put you through a dance called We Shall Not Be Moved. I'll turn around so that you can see the steps at the back. The first step is a heather step, which is the beat of 8. It starts with a double toe step, brush up, toe, heel, rock, step, and a basic. We'll do a second one and I'll time it. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The second step is a slur brush both ways. Double step, slur behind, double step, brush up. Step, slur behind, double step, brush up. Next step is a rock slur. It's beats of 8. Double step, rock step. Slur step, rock step, slur step, rock step, double step, brush up. I might do that again and count it. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Next step is an appellation, which is the beat of 8 again. Goes double step, drag, step, step, drag, step, step, and put a triple on the end. I'll count it, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. It's followed by a Charleston kick, double step and kick, toe, heel, rock, step, and 2 basics. Now the second verse starts with a Samantha basic brush. Double step, drag step, rock step, and a basic and brush. There's 2 of them, so I'll count the other one. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. It's followed by slur brushes again and a rock slur again. Next step is a gypsy rose, starting on the left foot, double step, double back, rock step, double back, rock step, double basic. I'll count it on the other foot, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. This is also followed with slur brushes and rock slur, and then by the appellation of the Charleston kick and the basics again as a chorus. The next step you'll need is a Simone step. It starts with a double back, brush up, and touch, and touch, and touch, and touch, and a basic. I'll do it with the counting on the other foot, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. This is then followed again by slur brushes, rock slurs, the appellation chorus, and finishes with a triple stomp, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and 4. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jenny Neal. I'm going to do a walkthrough of a dance called Alberta Bound by Gordon Lightfoot. It's on Gord's Gold, Volume 2. This dance was written by Ralph and Phyllis Turner. It starts after 16 beats and we're going to do 2 Simone. I'll just turn so you can watch my feet. A Simone starts like a hard step. Double back, brush up. Then the rest of it's like a petticoat pump. We're going to do 2 touches across, 1 touch out, 1 touch across, and a basic. We do 2. The second one's on the right foot. double back, brush up, touch across, touch out, touch across, and a basic. I'll just quickly count that for you. And a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and a 7, and 8. Do one on each foot, left and right. Then we do a chase back. It's a 4-beat step, double step, slide, ball, slide, step, rock, step. Okay, a chase back, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Then we're going to do a pivot chain to turn to the back. A pivot chain, double step, rock step, rock step, rock step. I'm sure I don't need to count that. We'll be facing the back, and we'll be doing a double drag basic, but I'll just face this way so you can see what it's like. A double drag basic is 1 double step, 2 drag steps, and a step rock step. Okay, so a double drag basic, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and a triple. Okay, so that's part A, and like I said, you'll actually be facing the back to do the double drag basic and the triple, and then you repeat all that facing the back, the Simone, chase pack, pivot chain back to the front, double drag basic facing the front, and a triple. Part B is a twisty 4. A twisty 4 is 2 double steps, second one crosses in front, and then we're just going to run on the balls of our feet, out to the side, behind, side, in front. So all together it's and a 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4. Then we're going to do a kick and step, rock, step. And it's exactly what it says it is, a kick, double step and kick. There's a little half beat pause, step, rock, step. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And if you listen to the music, that little pause is quite important. Then we do 2 basics, to turning half left to face the back, which obviously I'm not turning on. And then we do a poly. A poly starts with a lorry, double step, double up. There's a pause again here, pause, step, touch, lift. Okay, I'll just turn sideways so you can see that bit. The lorry, just a normal lorry, pause, don't fall over like I nearly did, pause, step, touch, lift. Okay, a poly, and a 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4. You'll be facing the back to do the poly the first time. Then we do the twisty 4, the kick and step, rock, step, 2 basics half left, the poly facing the front. That's part B. It's 2/3 the way through. Part C is roll the dice. A roll the dice, again, starts with 2 double steps, second one cross in front. Then we drag, ball, ball, ball. So roll the dice, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. We're going to turn 3/4 right on that roll the dice. Do a 1, and a 2, and 3, and 4. And I don't always make it there. Luckily there's a triple straight after it, can get you the rest of the way. If you're clever enough to get all the way, good luck. We then do another roll the dice. We turn 3/4 right again, and a triple, so we'll be facing the back, and you're going to do a too much to say. I'll just turn so you can see what it looks like. A too much to say is double step, brush across and uncross, just like a Winster. Double step, brush across, uncross. Then we're going to do a touch, a brush, a toe heel, rock step, brush up. So it's 8 beats all together. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. That's too much to say. Then we're going to do 2 swivel chains, which I do very badly. I should tell you before I even do them. It's double step, and then as you bring that foot out, this other foot's going to come up. Okay, so it's just a normal chain. You're just swiveling your foot. We do 1 on each leg. It's very hard also on the carpet because your feet don't want to move. Okay, if you don't wish to do swivel chains, just do normal chains. Really makes no difference at all. That's part C. You'll be facing the back, like I said, to do the too much to say. Okay, the 2 chains. Then you do the roll the dice again, turning 3/4 right, and the triple, roll the dice, 3/4 right and the triple. Too much to say again, the swivel chains. You'll go back and you'll do the twisty 4 section, the Simone section, the twisty 4 section again. You come back, the ending is 2 of those chains and a Samantha. A Samantha is 2 double steps, second one cross in front, drag step, rock step, double basic. A Samantha, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to 6 and to 7 and 8. We're actually going to turn half right on the Samantha. When you've just done 2 chains, the Samantha, step, rock step. You do 2 more chains, and you're going to do it to Samantha, turn half right and back to the front. Okay, and that's it. There's really not too much in it, and I hope you enjoy doing it. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Debbie Selby. This is a low intermediate dance to a Leah Haywood song, and it's called Summer of Love. Starts with part A, and that's 2 bonanzas. 2 bonanzas look like this: 2 double steps, 2 double heels, basic double step brush up. We'll just do that again. 2 double steps, 2 double heels, basic, double step brush up. We're going to do 2 of those, and that's the end of part A. I'll just show you what that looks like. We're going to do 2 bonanzas turning half right. 2 bonanzas half right. And again. And that's the end of part A. Next we've got part B, and that's a Samantha slide, 1 turn and a stagger. Samantha slide starts like a normal Samantha, double step, drag step, drag step. Then we're going to do rock step, slide, rock step, slide, rock step, rock step, slide, rock step, slide, rock step. I'll just do that again. 2 double steps, 2 drag steps. Rock step, slide, rock step, slide, rock step. Our left foot's free. We're going to do a turn, double step, double turn, step, rock step. And a stagger, double heel, toe, heel, rock step. So that whole section looks like this: Samantha slide. 1 turn to the back, stagger, Samantha slide. 1 turn back to the front, stagger. That's the end of part B. Part C is 2 clog over drags left and right. Clog over drag looks like this: double step, double step, double step, drag step, double step, double step, double step, rock step, and back the other way. And that's the end of part C. Part D, we're going to do a high toe heel brush, a basic quarter left, basic half right, and a fancy double, 3/4 to face the back. I'll just go over the high toe heel brush first. Looks like this. Starts like a high horse, double step, brush across, brush out. Right foot's free. We're going to do 3 toe heels, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, rock step, brush slide. So the whole thing looks like this: double step, brush across, brush out, 3 toe heels, rock step, brush slide. So I'll do a high toe heel brush, basic quarter left, basic half right, and a fancy double to the back. And that part of part D looks like this: basic quarter left, half right, fancy double to the back, high toe heel brush at the back, basic quarter left, half right, fancy double to the front. And that's the whole of part D. The last section that we have to learn is part E, and that's a 3H21 4 times, turning a quarter left on each one. I'll just do the 3H21 to the front first. Looks like this. 3 double steps and a hop, 2 rock steps and a basic. I'll just show you that again. 3H21, 3 double steps and a hop, 2 rock steps and a basic. So the whole section of part E, we're going to turn a quarter left on the 2 rock steps in the 3H21. It'll look like this. I'll do the 3H21 4 times. 3H21 to the back. And again. And last time back to the front. And that's all the sections. That's part E. Just at the end is a 1-beat stomp. The sequence goes A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D star, E, C, A, D star, and end. Hope you enjoy the dance.
Hi, my name is Vicky Dean from the Hillbillies Cloggers, and I'm going to walk through the steps for a dance called Angel, which is an intermediate plus routine. Has some flat foot and buck sections in it. We're going to start with part A, and it starts with a step called a bucking Sam, which is a variation on a Samantha. We're going to do double step Tennessee down, which is a scuff pop flat step, and 2 drag steps to start. Looks like this. From here we're going to do a bounce up, heel dig on the right heel, bounce up, a double step, and then a toe buck basic. Looks like this. Double step, double, ball toe, ball heel, ball. Altogether, bucking Sam looks like this. 2 double steps, or Tennessee down, drag steps, bounce up, double step, and a toe buck basic. And that's called a bucking Sam. From there, we're going to do a flat rock heel. We're going to do a rock heel turning a quarter left, and 2 Tennessee downs, E and a 1, E and a 2. Then a rock heel turning half right, and a flat foot basic to face the front, Tennessee down, rock step, E and a 1, rock step. Let me show you that section. Bucking Sam looks like this. Double step Tennessee down, 2 drag steps, bounce up, double step, and a toe buck basic, rock heel, 2 Tennessee downs, rock heel to the back, and a flat foot basic. Then going to repeat that to finish part A. Moving on now to part B. This is rest time. We're going to do a clog over hop turn. It starts with 3 double steps and a hop toe. It looks like this. Double step, double step, double step, hop toe step. And then we're going to add a turn onto the end of that, like the one that we do in chain reaction, which looks like this. Double step, double pivot, heel rock step. Putting that all together, it looks like a clog over hop turn. It looks like this. Clog over hop turn. At which stage we're facing the back, and we're going to do a step called a hopping far side. And it starts with a double step, double hop, rock step. Looks like this. Double step, double hop, rock step. Then a step, double hop, rock step. And then basically a half a far side without the double at the beginning. Looks like this. Step, double hop, toe ball, double hop touch. The whole step looks like this. Double step, double hop, rock step, step, double hop, rock step, step, double hop, toe ball, double hop touch. Let me show you that section. Clog over hop turn and a hopping far side. Looks like this. Clog over hop turn. And then a hopping far side, double step, double hop, rock step, step, double hop, rock step in the far side part. Clog over hop turn. To the back, or back to the front, hopping far side, okay, we finished that section. Moving on to part C, which is the chorus. Starts with a step called a Weinster pull. We're going to start with 2 rock heel pulls, rocking on the left, stepping out on the right. Rock heel, step, rock heel, step. Then we're going to do a rock step on the left foot. And then a Tennessee cross, E and a 1. And then a Tennessee out, E and a 2, rock step. So the whole step looks like this. Rock heel, step, rock step, Tennessee, cross, Tennessee out, rock step. It's called a Weinster pull, the ending being like a Weinster. I'll show you that one more time. It looks like this. Then starting on the left foot, we're going to do a step called a flat gypsy, which is just a flat foot variation on a gypsy rose that we do in that old dance. Starts with a double step Tennessee up, rock step Tennessee up. Looks like this. Double step Tennessee up, rock step Tennessee up, rock step, 2 Tennessee downs, and a rock step. Flat gypsy, we're actually going to turn that flat gypsy half left. I'll show you the flat gypsy again. Looks like this. Turning. We're then going to repeat the Weinster pull, starting on the right foot this time. Rock step, Tennessee cross, Tennessee out, rock step. Flat gypsy on the right foot, turning half left. And that's the end of part C. We're going to do 2 slide dixies. This is a variation on a slide basic with some flat foot and buck added. We're going to do a slide, double step, slide step. And then a Tennessee down. And a toe ball, heel ball ending, toe ball, heel ball. The whole step looks like this. Double step, slide, step, Tennessee, down, toe ball, heel ball. We need to do it on the right foot. Slap, slide, step, Tennessee, down, toe ball, heel ball. And we do 2 slide dixies in this section of the dance. Later on when we do part D, we're going to do 4 slide dixies in a box, just like this. Turning quarter left on each. Very good. One more section to learn now. It's part E of the dance. It starts with 2 double and Tennessee downs, which is a flat foot variation on a Kentucky drag. Looks like this. Double step Tennessee down, double step Tennessee down. So we do 2 of those. Then a step called a Cinco scuff. Starts again with a double step Tennessee down, but it's syncopated. Step looks like this. Double step Tennessee down, toe up. So double step Tennessee down, step Tennessee down, toe up. Let me show you that section. It's 2 double and Tennessee downs, and a Cinco scarf turning, 2 double and Tennessee downs, Cinco scarf to the back, or back to the front actually. Very good. That's the last step in the dance, apart from the very last beat of music, which you're going to do a double flange, and looks like this. The sequence goes A, B, C, break, A, B, C, D, E, B, C star, D, and end. I hope you enjoy the dance to Angel.
Oh, good morning. I'm Edith Sandy from Moonshine Cloggers Gympie, and I'm going to attempt to teach a dance called Clog Dog Creek. This is written by Josh King, and he actually has a tape that's cued out by this, so you could get that. And you could borrow the video from the ACA and learn how to do it correctly. I'll show you a little bit. Starts after 8 beats with a mountain dig. And this starts with a stomp double up, and you're going to go double step. Instead of going rock step, you rock heel. Little pause and you switch feet and do 2 bounces or heel digs and a slide. That's a mountain dig. Once more, stomp, double up, double step, rock, dig, 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 up and add a basic. You end up on the left foot. Must add the basic, that's part of the mountain dig. You're going to triple, and this triple goes half left, and it's a little different. Goes double step, double step, double step. And on this rock, you're going to turn rock, step out. Now, that's a little bit awkward, but it's fun when you learn it. Then you're going to do a step, rock, step. So you got that half a beat of music to play with, and step, rock, step, and add a basic. Then we do all that again from the back to the front. So it's mountain dig, stomp, double up, double step, rock, dig, switch, switch, up, add the basic, that funny triple, step out and step, rock, step, and a basic. Okay, that's part A. Part B is a double loop vine, and this starts like a traveling triple. You could almost say a traveling triple slur.
You go double step, double cross, double step. Slide, step behind, do another double step. Slide, step behind, and add a basic. It's a double loop vine. I'll do it one more time. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to chain left, so I got to move over a little bit. Angle it that way, so you're going kind of forward. 3 and 4. And we're going to walk the clog dog. It's like a heel walk, except you do one double step, and you're going to go heel, heel, rock, step, and add a brush, slide, brush, slide. Let's walk the clog dog. Double step, heel, heel, rock, step, brush, slide, and we turn that full left. So we've done our chain, and then walk the clog dog left, double step, heel, heel, rock, step, brush, slide. You want full around, do a double loop, basic, to the right. Then we're going to chain forward to the right because you'll still be on this foot, and we'll walk the clog dog full right. You don't need to see me doing that. Now we're going to do a little hand movement thing. That was part B. This is your first bridge, and it's called a ham bone. And we have finished our walk the clog dog, and we've done a brush up here. Then you're going to step out. That's and 1. Then I've got to put this down. It's only about 20 feet down out there. And we do this little hand thing. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3. Actually, you're going to step on 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Be laning this way, because then you're going to do a basketball, turn and stamp. So you've done your ham bone. Try to reverse it because I can't show you the hand movements facing this way. And so the basketball will go 1, 2, and you're going to do 2 stamps. Stamp, stamp. You're free again to do another ham bone, and you'll be facing the back, and you'll do that back to the front. So you got to practice these hand things because they're a little bit iffy. So that's A, B, bridge 1. You repeat A, B, read it off the cue sheet. And then you have bridge 2, which has a double roll. This is a flangey thing. You could substitute a fancy double here if you wanted to. You go double 1, double flange, 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 flange. And I didn't do that, right? So we'll do it this way. Double 1, double 2, and 3, and 4, so that you end up on the right foot. That's a double roll. Do it again. And a 1, and a 2, and 3, and step on the right. Stomp double full left. And we have to do the flange to the right. Double step, double flange, 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 flange. Step on the left. Stomp double full right. And that's most of the dance. You'll repeat A and B again. Then you're going to do the ham bone with the hands again. And you'll finish with shave and haircut. And this is kind of, you've done your ham bone. You want to lean here. And you're going to stomp, double step, step, double step, and touch your heel. So that shave and a haircut, touch heel, stomp, double step, step, double step, heel. And you can flash that up however you want. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Joan White. I'm from Townsville. I'm part of the Barrier Reef Cloggers. Today I'm teaching a fun little dance called She Wears Red Feathers. It's easy intermediate. It was choreographed by Lee Smith from Mornington Cloggers, and Lee has sent it to me so that we can do it at most of the homes that we go to. The old people just love the music and love the dance. Okay, we start with the chorus, and the first step is a jazz box. A jazz box is just 4 steps. It's just the way you put your feet. So it goes and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. It's virtually just 4 toe heels. And 1, and 2 and 3 and 4. The next step is hip sways, and it goes and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we repeat that, a jazz box and hip sways, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 Charleston brushes, which starts with a double toe step, touch in front, touch behind, brush up. Another one on the right foot, double toe step, and touch and brush. 2 unclogs, stamp and brush. 4 crazy legs back. 4 toe heels in a circle, and 2 and 3 and 4. Fancy double, which is double step, rock step, rock step. Part A is 2 lorry steps. A lorry step is double down, double up, double down, double up. I'll count it for you. 1 lorry is and 1 and 2. The next one is and 1 and 2. Slur brush, double step, slur step, double step and brush. 2 lorries, slur brush, cowboy, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now we do 2 flea flickers. So when you finish your cowboy, leave your weight on your right foot. So a flea flicker is double up, double down, double up, double down. Fancy kick is double step, rock step and kick. Now we go back to our chorus, which is the jazz box and the hip sways. And then part B is 2 brush ups, double step and brush, double step and brush. Now we go into a winster, and a winster starts with a double toe step, brush across, brush back, rock step. Show that again, a winster, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 brush ups, winster, Samantha. Samantha is an 8-beat step, and it starts with double step, drag step, rock step, and we finish with a double basic. Double step, rock step. I'll count the Samantha. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Flea flickers, double down, double up, double down, fancy kick, double step, rock step and kick. Then we're back to the chorus again with the jazz box and hip sways. Part C starts with a bonanza. Bonanza is another 8-beat step, and it starts with 2 double steps, slightly pointing 45 degrees to the left. Double step, double step. Now 2 double ups, double up, double up. Now we're going to do a basic crossing in front. Double step, rock step, and a brush up. Step and brush. Go through it again. Bonanza. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. This is followed by 2 hillbillies, which is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Double step and touch and touch and touch. Try the bonanza and the hillbillies again. Bonanza is a little bit difficult to get into. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 2 hillbillies. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. High horse. High horse starts like a winster. 1 and 2 and 3. Ball slide and a double basic. Let's look at a high horse again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 2 flea flickers. And a fancy kick. Double step, rock step and kick. Now we have 2 stomp doubles. When you start your stomp doubles, you've always got to pause. So if you say to yourself, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1. If you don't get that pause in, you're out of time. 2 lorries. This is a repeat of part A. I'll just go through it. 2 lorries. Double down, double up, double down, double up. Slur brush. Lorries. Slur brush. Cowboy. 2 flea flickers. And a fancy kick. Now we've got the chorus again. But this is a chorus with an asterisk, so it's a little bit different to our first chorus. We start with a jazz box, hip sways, jazz box, hip sways, 2 Charleston brushes, 2 unclogs, crazy legs back. Now we have a slur brush left and right, and a triple kick. That's the end of that. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great fun dance. We often do it at the different homes that we go to, and people really enjoy it. We dress up a bit, red feathers in our hair and hooly skirt. So it's quite good fun to do. The sequence goes chorus A, chorus B, chorus C, C, and then we've got the 2 stomp doubles. What's the end? That's in, I don't know what that's called. A, and the chorus with an asterisk. And when you start off, you wait 8 beats. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Donna Brown from Chuggalug Clogglers. This is Follow Your Heart by Nikki Webster. It's an intermediate level dance. After 16 beats, we do a 4-count bind with our left foot, double step, double step, double step, double step, and a Charleston brush. Double step, touch front, touch back, brush slide. We repeat it back the other way, but to count it out for you, 4-count vine, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. That's the introduction. Part A is a Kentucky slur vine, double step, drag step, double step, slur step, rock step, and a double basic. Taking 8 beats, a Kentucky slur vine, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Rocking chair turn half left, double step, brush up, and a basic. 4 beats. Fancy double, 2 doubles, 2 rocks, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We repeat that section back to the front. Part B, a double slur vine, taking 8 beats. Double step, slur step, 2 double steps. Double step, slur step, and a basic. Count that for you. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Triple with the right foot, 4 beats, 3 double steps and a rock step. And a pivot chain turning full left. 4 beats, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We repeat that section on the opposite foot. That's the end of part B. The chorus is a sway back, 8 beat step, starting with the left foot, double step, double across, double back, toe, heel, rock, step, double basic, sway back, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 2 slur basics, double step, slur step, and a basic, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. 2 cowboy turns, half left on each. Double step, double step, double step, brush and turn, chain. To count that out for you, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We do a sway back and 2 slow basics again. That's the end of part B, or the chorus section actually. We repeat part A, part B and part C again, the chorus, before we get into the break, which is 4 slurring high horses. Each one turns a quarter left, each one taking 8 beats. Slurring high horse, double step, double across, double back, ball, 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 step, slur, step, rock, step, brush up. Each one turning quarter left. Count that out for you. Double step, whoops, counted to be good. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We do 4 of those in a box. Once we finish those, 2 heather steps, 8 beats each. Double step, brush across, 3 toe heels, rock step, and a basic. To count that out, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We wait 4 beats at the end of the break section before we go into the chorus star section twice. We do a sway back, 2 slow basics, 2 cowboy turns. Instead of doing the sway back again, we do a Burton turnaround. Half right. Burton turnaround takes 8 beats. With the left foot, double step, double across, double back, ball, 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 step, and kick, and a basic. To count that out for you, after you do the Burton turnaround, we do 2 slow basics, and we repeat the chorus again. But to count out the Burton turnaround, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. That's the whole dance. Hope you enjoy it.
Rhiannon from the Paradise Cloggers in Cairns. First dance we're going to look at today is I'm All Right. It's a Jodie Messina track and it was written by John Bishop from Cowboy Culture in Melbourne. So let's get to it. Part A, the steps in Part A is an MJ twist turning half left, karate a half and a lorry basic. So let's just have a look at the MJ twist, turning a half left. Ready, go. Double step, rock step, step, rock, step, double twist and lift. Okay, now just count it for you, just make sure. MJ twist, ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now, next step is a karate, turning a half left, so just double step, kick, turn, step and kick, and we go straight into a lorry basic, which is just double step, double up and a basic. So Part A consists of an MJ twist half left, karate half left and a lorry basic. So let's just run it. Ready, go. Step, rock, step, rock, step, double twist, karate, and a lorry basic, step, double up and a basic. Okay, that's Part A. Part B is a crazy step, 2 flea flickers and a rockaway turkey, or some of you might know it as just a rock turkey. So crazy step, triple kick, rock step, basic and a kick. Ready, go. Triple kick, rock step, basic and a kick. 2 flea flickers, double up, double step, double up, double step. And our rockaway turkey is just an and heel flap step. So left foot and heel flap step and a basic. Okay, so the whole of Part B, crazy step, ready, go. Triple kick, rock step, basic and a kick, flea flickers, double up, double step, up, rock away and heel flap step and a basic. Part C consists of 2 double steps. That's all it is. Then we go back to Part A with the MJ. So we'll just run the 3 lots together. So that's A, B and C. Ready, go. MJ half, karate, lorry basic, crazy step, flea flickers, rockaway turkey, 2 double steps. Okay, then you repeat Part A again with the MJ. We get to Part D. This is the trickiest part of the dance. This first step, it's called a cinnamon roll. This is what it's going to look like. It's double step, slur, double step, slur, and slur, double heel. That's the step. I'll just break it down without the turn first. Double step, slur, 2 double steps, 2 slur steps. So slur behind with the left, take the weight on the heel, slur behind with the left, and a double heel. So again, just without the turn, double step, slur, double step, slur, and slur, double heel. Now, with the turn, we take the first slur step 1/4 to the right, double step, slur. The rest of the steps turn you 1 1/4 to the left, so you'll end up facing the front. Step, slur, and slur, double heel. So the whole thing again will look like this. Double step, slur, slur, and slur, double heel. We follow that with 2 basics and a triple turning a half to the right. Okay, now just to count that cinnamon roll, it's just an 8 count step. So it's and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And that's it. So we do that twice. So Part D is a cinnamon roll, 2 basics, triple half right, and then repeat it from the back. So we'll just look at it from the back when we get there. Cinnamon roll, double step, slur, double step, slur and slur, double up, 2 basics, triple to the back. And we're ready for our cinnamon roll again. Just remember you turn the first slur step a quarter right, the rest of the dance will be 1 1/4. So if you're facing the back, you'll finish to the back. So it's double step, slur, 2 doubles, 2 slurs, double up, 2 basics, and a triple to the front. And a rocking chair to finish. Then we throw, that's the end of part D, so it's a cinnamon roll, 2 basics, triple a half, repeat it, add a rocking chair. We put part C in, which was the 2 double steps again. We're back to the MJ, crazy step, cinnamon roll, all gets repeated again. Once we finish the cinnamon roll step for the second time, the last part of the dance is a clog over vine 1/4 to the left. So just a normal clog over, turning at a quarter. And 2 half appellations, starting on the right foot. So it's double step, drag, step, step, drag, step, step is 1, and that's a 4 count step. I'll just do it facing the front. So it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we'll be facing this way, starting on the right foot. We're going to do 2 half appellations. Double step, drag, step, step, drag, step, 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 drag, step, step, drag, step, step. We take a basic turning a quarter right, and a Samantha turning a full right to finish off that section E. So it's double step, drag, step, rock, step, double basic. So part E, clog over vine quarter left, 2 half appellations, basic a quarter right, Samantha full right. We then go back into the MJ twist, crazy step, cinnamon roll. One part after the clog overs. When we do the crazy step, the next time we have to do 2 rockaway turkeys. So part B will be with a little asterisk. So it's a crazy step, flea flickers, double up, double step. Now 2 rockaway turkeys and heel flap step, and then you're back into the cinnamon roll. And the end is 2 pivot chains, full left and right, clog vine walks and a flange slur, which is a 3 count step. Flange slur is stomp, double step, and just slur the left foot around and finish with a slide. So it's 3 counts. It's 1 and 2 and 3. So the last section is 2 pivot chains. You'll have just done 2 double steps again, and 2 pivot chains, clog vine walks, 2 of them, to the right, and a flange slur up, stomp, double step and flange, and that's the end of the dance. So the sections are A, B, C, A, D, C, A, B, D, E, which is the clog over, A, B with the extra rockaway turkey, D, C and G, which is the end. So that's I'm all right. Wait 18 beats for the start, and hope you enjoy it. Hi, I'm Nina Annan from the Paradise Cloggers in Cairns again. This time we're going to be looking at Speak to the Sky, which is music by Brendan Walmsley, and again the dance is actually from John Bishop from Cowboy Culture. Happens to write a couple of good dances. So this is Speak to the Sky. It's an easy intermediate level. We wait 8 beats to start. First step is a stomp high horse. So it's just a normal, for those that know a high horse, regular high horse with a stomp as the first step instead of the double step. So it's going to be stomp, double across, double out, ball, ball, bounce, slide, double basic. Now that's a stomp high horse. I'll count it this time. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. It's a stomp high horse. We follow that with 2 outhouses, fancy double and a Samantha turning half right. So just have a look at the sequence. So it's stomp, double across, double out, ball, ball, bounce up, double basic for the stomp high horse, 2 outhouses, touch out and in and out, step, touch out, fancy double, 2 double steps and 2 rock steps, Samantha, double step, drag step, rock step, double basic. We'll just run the Samantha again half right. So it's double step, drag step, rock step, double basic. This is Samantha. Okay, so you do that section twice, so as you get to the back you're going to repeat it. So let's just do that. Stomp high horse and across, ball, ball, bounce up, double basic, out houses, 2 of them, touch out and in and out. Fancy double, 2 double steps, 2 rock steps, Samantha half right, double step, drag step, rock step, double basic. We start again, stomp high horse and across and out, ball, ball, bounce up, double basic, out houses, step, touch out and in and out. Fancy double and a Samantha half right. Step, drag step, rock step, double basic. So part A twice. Part B is a stumble step, which is 3 Kentucky drags and a basic. So it's double step, drag step, a step, drag step, double step, drag step, and a basic. Charleston brush, double step, touch front, touch back, and brush, and a triple. And a stumble step to the right, drag step, so it's 3 Kentucky drags and a basic. Charleston brush, step, touch front, touch back, and a triple. Then we go back to part A, which is the stomp high horse. This time you're only going to do it once, so you do the Samantha without the turn. So we'll just run part A, stomp high horse, out houses and a fancy double. And a Samantha on the spot. Step, drag step, rock step, double basic. Okay, then we have part C, which is a mountain basic. So mountain basic is a stomp, double up, and a basic. Okay, so stomp, double up, and a basic. And that's a 4 count step, so it's, you have a little pause first, so it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Following that with a mountain goat, double step, ball, 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 bounce, slide. So that's a mountain goat. Start off with a double step to the side, 4 ball steps, cross in front, side, side, front. Do a little bounce up or ball slide. So back on the right, left heel up, slide forward. And that's another 4 count step, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And we finish it off with 2 rocking chairs. They'll be turning a quarter left each, but just do 2 rocking chairs for the moment. And then we'll be repeating it to the back. So we've got a mountain basic, mountain goat, 2 rocking chairs, quarter each. Ready, go. So stomp, double up is our mountain basic, mountain goat, step, ball, 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 bounce up, quarter turn for the rocking chairs. Now we repeat it again. This time we just do 1 rocking chair turning a half. So you've got the mountain basic, mountain goat, 1 rocking chair turning a half. Ready, go. Mountain basic, mountain goat, and a rocking chair a half. That's part C. We then go back to part B, part A, which we do twice. Only thing we have the end of part A for the very last time. We'll be doing a Samantha, we'll be facing the back, we'll do a Samantha without the turn and then 2 Samanthas quarter right each. So we'll just have a look at the end part, which is part A, so normal part A from front to back. Stomp high horse, out houses, fancy double, Samantha half right. Now this is the modified ending, stomp high horse, out houses and the fancy double, Samantha without the turn, and Samantha's 2 of them turning a quarter right each, and another one. And that's the end of the dance. So speak to the sky, wait 8, and the sequence is A, A, B, A only 1 time, C, which is the mountain basic and the mountain goat, B, A, and then A with the extra Samanthas for the end. So again, hope you enjoy this. It's great music. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Lambden from the mid-north coast of New South Wales, Manning Cloggers, and I'm going to teach you an easy intermediate dance called Heaven in a Haystack. I'm going to turn my back, and we're going to start with a loop vine, an 8-beat step. Starts with a double step, step, slide, double step, and loop, double step, rock, step. We're going to do a triple on the right foot, 3 double steps and a rock. And we're going to do a windster, double step, double across, double out, rock, step. Ready and go. Then we're going to complete that sequence moving the other way. Loop vine, and a triple, windster. We're then going to do the break, which has a double scuff. The double scuff is an 8-beat step, starting with a double step, scuff, slide, stamp, stomp. And I'll just do that much. Double step, scuff, slide, stamp, stomp. The sequence is repeated with the omission of the double step, scuff, slide, stamp, stomp. 2 double steps, stomp, stomp. Ooh, that was loud. So I'm going to do the double scuff in completion. 8 beats, ready, go, double step, scuff, slide, stamp, stomp, scuff, slide, stamp, stomp, double, double, and stomp twice. We're then going to do a 6er, which starts on the right foot, a 6-beat step, double step, rock, step, double step, rock, step, pause, stomp, looks like this. Double step, rock, step, double step, rock, step, pause, stomp, stomp. We're then going to do a basic on the right foot. So I'll just show you all of that sequence, the break, the double scuff, sixer, basic. We're then going to do a clog over vine to the left. This is part B, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We do a karate that turns half right. Double step and kick, step and kick. Fancy double. All of that sequence is repeated with the clog over vine to the right. Karate, fancy double. We then do the instrumental part, which is part C. We have a cowboy stomp it, and that's done to each wall in turn. It's an 8-beat step, starts like a normal cowboy, 3 double steps, brush across. Turn 1/4 with a basic and 2 stomps. Again, brush turn, basic, 2 stomps, 3 doubles and a brush turn, basic and 2 stomps. All of the sequences, A, the break, B and part C are all repeated. We then start the ending, which begins with a stumble step to the left. 3 Kentucky drags with a basic on the end, double step, drag step, double step, drag step, double step, drag step, and a basic on the end. We're going to do a hillbilly that turns half right. Starts with a double step, touch, heel, touch, heel, touch, heel. Travelling triple that moves to the left, 3 double steps and a rock step. Then we're going to do the stumble step to the right, 3 Kentucky drags and a basic, drag step, Then we're going to do a quad basic that circles half left. You need to make this fairly big, otherwise you get jammed up in the corner. So we're just going to do 4 double steps and a rock step in a semicircle. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, rock step. The stumble step, the hillbilly, the travelling triple, and the stumble step and the quad basic circling half left are all repeated. And the very end of this dance is a Samantha, an 8-beat step, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And the last step is a triple stomp, and it's done twice. That's my dance for you, Heaven in a Haystack.
Hello, I'm Diane Gingell from Double Jingle Cloggers in Brisbane. I'm going to teach you a little dance today called A Little Luck of Our Own, and it's by Keith Urban. Okay, I'll turn around to start. The first step in the verse is 2 outhouses. An outhouse is double step, touch out, touch across, touch out. And I'll count that. Double step, touch out, touch across, touch out. Sorry, I meant to count that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's followed by 2 chains, left and right, double step, rock step, rock step, rock step, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The next step is a rocking chair, double step, brush up, and a bass 6 step, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we have 2 basics, half left, double step, rock step, and 1 and 2. Another rocking chair, double step, brush up, and a basic. 2 more basics to the back. Double step, rock step, double step, rock step. The verse is then repeated, the 2 outhouses, chains, rocking chair, and repeat to the front. The next is the chorus. We have 2 triple kicks. A triple kick is 3 double steps, kick, heel. Double step, double step, double step, and kick. And another one back, double step, double step, double step, and kick. Okay, I'll count that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, followed by 2 basics, double step, rock step, double step, rock step. We now have 4 fontanas. A fontana is double step, brush across. And the count on that one is 1 and 2. We do 4 of those. That's followed by 2 Charlestons. Double step, touch, heel, toe, heel, rock step. A Charleston counted, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Next we have the break, which is a basketball turn and a basic following. A basketball turn is step forward on your left foot, keeping your weight on your left, and then step forward on your right, and it's followed by a basic. Double step, rock step. I'll just count that. And 1 and 2. And the basic. That's followed by 2 slur basics. I'll turn around to show you. The slur basic starts with the right foot. A slur basic is double step, slur step, and a bass 6 step. Counting it, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then there's a triple to the front. And a triple is double step, double step, double step, rock step. Of course, we'd be doing that from the back and turning to the front. The verse follows that, and then the chorus again. Then we do the break again, but instead of turning the triple this time, we're just going to do it in place and repeat the section back to the front. So I'll dance that for you. A basketball turn, step, step, and a basic. 2 slur basics. And a triple. Repeating it back. Step, step, and a basic. 2 slur basics. And a triple. We repeat the chorus then. We do the break 2, which is the longer break of the basketball turn. And then there's just the ending, which is 2 fontanas, a Charleston, and 2 basics, a quarter. We do that 4 times in a box. Fontanas, double step, brush across, double step, brush across, a Charleston, 2 basics, a quarter. 2 fontanas, Charlestons, 2 basics, a quarter. 2 fontanas, Charleston, 2 basics, a quarter, And the last time, 2 Fontanas, Charleston, 2 basics. And that's all there is to the dance. Hope you enjoy it. Hi, Diane Gingell again. And this time I'm going to teach a basic plus dance called Shadows in the Night, and it's by Scooter Lee. Okay, the first step is a clog over slur, and we do 2 of them to the left and the right. A clog over slur is 3 double steps, slur step behind, 3 more double steps, and a rock step. I'll count that to the right. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. There's a pivot chain half left, double step, rock step, rock step, rock step. And then there's a winster on the right foot. I'll turn around for that. A winster is double step, brush across, brush back, rock step. And I'll count it. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's followed by a fancy kick, 2 double steps, a rock step and a kick. Double step, rock step and kick. And the count, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's followed by a turkey. A turkey is pause, heel flap step and a bass 6 step. Counting that. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I'll just do that again, that wasn't terribly good. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We pivot chain half right again, and we do all the steps repeated on the left foot. So leaving out the pivot chain half right, I'll do the winster with the left foot, double step, brush across, brush back, rock step, fancy kick with the right, 2 double steps, a rock step and a kick, and a turkey, pause, heel flap step, and a bass 6 step. Okay, part B starts with a slur brush, and that turns a quarter left. I'll do it straight on without a turn first of all. A slur brush, double step, slur step, and a brush up. Counting that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. When we turn it, we're going to turn it on the brush up. Double step, slur step, double step, brush up, and that's a quarter left. That's followed by 2 Fontanas, and I'll do those to the side because we've turned already. Double step, brush across, double step, brush across. And the count is, and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Then we have a triple, 3 double steps and a rock step, double step, double step, double step, rock step. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 basics, double step, rock step, double step, rock step. We repeat that 3 more times in a box. Double step, slur step, and a brush up is your slur brush, 2 Fontanas, and a triple. 2 basics, slur brush a quarter, 2 Fontanas, a triple, slur brush a quarter, 2 Fontanas, a triple, and 2 basics. That's all to part B. The chorus starts with 2 loop vines. A loop vine is double step, slide step, 2 more double steps, double step, slide step, and a bass 6 step. We have to do one to the right as well. Double step, slide step, double step, double step, double step, slide step, and a bass 6 step. Counting that. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The 2 loop vines are followed by a karate. A karate is double step and kick, pivot half, step and kick. So karate, double step, pivot half, step and kick. And I'll count that. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. That's followed by a fancy kick, which we did earlier on. Double step, rock step and kick. 2 triples. Another karate to the front. Fancy kick. And 2 triples. And that's all there is in the chorus. Moving on to part C. Part C starts with a triple brush forward, 3 double steps and a brush. Triple brush, double step, double step, double step, brush, heel. Counting that. and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's a pivot chain, a half right, and 2 Charleston brushes. So I'll show you the Charleston brush to the back and then I'll do the whole section. A Charleston brush, double step, touch front, touch back, brush heel. With the right, double step, touch front, touch back, brush heel. Okay, I'll dance that whole section. Triple brush forward, pivot chain half right, 2 Charleston brushes. That's repeated again, so get us back to the front. Triple brush forward, pivot chain half right, 2 Charleston brushes. Okay, we repeat part B, which is the slur brushes, and the chorus comes twice more, which is the loop vine section, and then we have an ending. The ending is just 2 pivot chains, half left and right, double step, rock step, rock step, rock step, and another one back, and a winster. A winster is double step, brush across, brush back, rock step. And I'll count a winster for you, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And at the end of the dance there's just 1 beat and it's a toe touch behind. And that's all there is to it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephen Hope. I'm going to be doing Roses by a group called Foxfire 4. This is an easy advanced dance. Starts with part A. Part A and B are both the verse. Part A starts with a step called a triple dig and pull. It starts off with a triple rock heel to the left with a little bit of buck. You go double step, double step, double step, double step, toe ball, and with a switch and heel dig. And then from there, and step, heel ball, rock, heel, pull, step. Timing on that. Double steps, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 and 5 E and a 6 and 7 and 8. You immediately repeat that on the right foot, going in the other direction. When you get back to your starting point, you do a syncopated Kenny. I'll do it this way. You go double step and put your foot flat to the left. Then you scuff your right heel, click your toe and heel together, go down on the left foot. I'll show you facing the front. You go double step, scuff, click, flap, step, step, scuff, click, flap, step, step. Timing on that is and 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4. Syncopated Kenny, just under speed so you can see it. Leaves your right foot free. You're going to do a fancy sink, turning half right to the back. 2 double steps, turning. 1 rock step. 1 rock step, step. Step, step, step. Timing on that. And a 1 and a 2 and 3 E and 4. It's E and 4, not and a 4. So little tiny quarter pause between the rock step, step. See, that's at the back. At the back you do another syncopated Kenny. Leaves your right foot free and you're going to do a crazy pivot back to the front. 2 crazy legs, double step, double step. On the third one, go right across so that your right foot's actually to the left of that. Swivel around on your heels, go down, you should be about even. So as you do the double across, make sure that your heel comes as far as even with your front heel as you can, so that as you go around they even out. So crazy pivot. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. Leave your left foot free. That's part A. You do the triple dig and pull twice, syncopated Kenny, fancy sink to the back, syncopated Kenny, crazy pivot to the front. Part B is called Roses Slurs. It's 16 beats long. It's just 1 step. You go double step to the left, slur without weight, and then step, step. Okay, so that's double step, 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 and then quick jump together to the side, step, step. So the timing on that is and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This foot's ready, you go the other way but without the double step. Step, step, step. Quick, quick, step, step. So to the left, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Then you just do the first part, step, 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 to the right, step, 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 double step, rock, heel, pull and touch. So I'll do the timing on that whole section. Rose's slurs, left foot, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15, 16. Rose's slurs, that's part B. Now we're going to get the chorus. This is where the hard steps are. The first step is called Got Me. You go double, double, bounce left. Double with the left, double with the right. Bounce right foot across. Chug, lift the right foot up. 1 and 2 and. Ball, toe, ball. 3 and. Bounce feet together, twist your heels right. Heel dig. Okay, so just putting that together with timing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Step, double, rock, step, step. Step, double, ball, step, step. So right foot, step, double, rock, step, step. Double step, step, step. Double step, step, step. So from the heel up, step, double, rock, step, step, double step, step, step. Timing of that section, that's 4 and to there, 5 and a 6 and 7 and 8 and. So you're coming down on the and B to the first next step. So the whole of that put together, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and a 6 and 7 and 8 and. Straight away you're going to do a step called round and round. Starts the same, double, double, bounce across. But instead of coming up, you turn, and then straight away, out, cross, turn. And all of that's done without putting your heels down. So you're going double, double, bounced, double, double, cross, turn, out, cross, turn. Double, double, cross, turn, out, cross, turn. That's 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. Then you come down, down, stand on your heel, heel, hit heel. Hit step, sorry. So from here, down, heel, hit step, rock step, and then down, heel, hit step, rock step, heel ball, toe ball, and as you do the ball, flange across, step on the right foot. So that last part, from you're up on the toes of your feet, you go down, heel, hit step, rock, step, hit step, touch, ball, step. Timing on that, that's 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So that whole step put together for reference, double, double, cross, turn, out, cross, turn, heel, heel, hit step, rock, step, hit step, touch, flange. That's called round and round. Then you do the got me again, which is double, double, bounce, lift with a twist. At the end of that, you've just done double step, step, step. So you've just come down on your right foot. You're going to do a step buck basic on the left or stomp buck basic. Just drop onto it. Step, heel ball. Normal buck basic on the right. Double step, heel ball, and a short MJ bill. Short MJ bill starts like an MJ. Double step, rock out. But the fourth beat is heel click. Heels click together. Step on the left, step on the right. So you go scuff, click, down, out. So put that on the end of the MJ, double step, rock, step, scuff, click, click, out. 4 beats. And that's the end of the chorus. You go back to the beginning. You do part A and B and the chorus again in the same order. And then you get to the long break. Part C is pull and runs. You've just done the MJ bill, so you're out on the right foot. You're going to go pull, step, step, heel ball, step. So the left foot is pull, step, step, heel, ball, step, pull, step, and you do it again. You do 3 of those in a row. You actually turn them as well. Timing on that is 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and. You do that 3 times. Each time you turn, quarter, quarter, quarter. When you get to here, you're going to do the next step, which is called a long chase, and you need to go to the front. In the cue sheet, it says turn left. Everybody finds that way too difficult, so you can just sort of curve around to the right 1/4 instead of going left 3/4 if you find that easier. Long chase is the first half of chasing the heel twice. So you've just done step, heel, ball, and your left foot's free. You're going to go step, and then hit, heel, hit, step, slap, back, hit, step, and you repeat it. Hit, heel, hit, step, slap, back, hit, step. So timing on that is 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 5. And then you get a 15 beat jive section with almost no music. So I'll just put a long pull and one of the long chases together so you can see just one. Pull, step, step, heel, ball, and step it, heel, hit, step, slap, back, hit, step it, heel, hit, step, slap, back, hit, step. And it is about that quick. It's all quarter beats. So then you get the jive section. Now with the jive section, there's 4 actions that you do. As you finish the long chase, just down with your head down. On the first part, you look up. Second part, you put your foot across. Then you turn. And then from there, you should have your weight on your right foot. You do 4 moonwalks. Drag, drag, heel, drag, heel, drag, heel. So you look up on the word on. You go across on Foxfire. You turn around slowly. And you make it so that you've got the last 4 beats. As you're turning around, just in the background, you hear them singing Ring a Ring a Roses really softly. You need to be around just at the end of that in order to do the 4 moonwalks right. That's the timing cue. Then you just have the slow break. We're going to do the same thing twice, once without buck, once with buck. We're going to do a slur basic. You can leave the double step off if it feels better. Double step, step. The music's very soft at this point. 2 rocking basics. And then we're going to do a fancy moon, which is 2 double steps and 2 moonwalks. Double step, drag, heel, drag, heel. Then we do the same thing with buck. So you do a slur buck basic. To the right. Instead of the rocking basics, you do toe buck basics, but rock them behind. Double step, toe, ball, heel, ball, double step, toe, ball, heel, ball, and then you just do the normal fancy moon again. Double step, drag, heel, and then we go back to the chorus. You do the chorus twice, and right at the very end you just step out with your left foot, and that's the end of the dance. Thank you.
Alrighty, this is a dance choreographed by Josh King from the USA. It's called Loaded by Ricky Martin. It starts off with the intro and a Texas kick. So it starts with this double step and down with the heel out, and then you just step and down again, like that. So we've got double step and down. And then you're going to pick up your right again, and you're going to kick out, up, back, up, out, up, down. Okay, so the entire thing Texas kick goes. Like that. Alrighty, that's 8 beats. After that we've got a heel jump, which starts with a double step, double out to the side, heel out to the side, so it's double out. Then you're going to jump onto your left. You're going to jump with your left and land on your right, and do a bit of buck there at the end. So it looks a bit like this. Alrighty, then we've got a double cross with hips, which is full left, and that's just double behind, and you spin round, and then it's just 2 counts of hip movements there. So it sort of looks like this. All right, after that you repeat the Texas kick again, the heel jump again, and then you do the double cross, this time with one knee instead of the hips. So that will look like double around, okay. And that knee is, I think that's 1 count there. Okay, then we go into part A, the Shinko. Starts with the right foot. It's just step and step and step, step like that. Okay, so it's just, okay, and then we go into a loaded, which starts with a buck basic pretty much. It's double step, and then we step on that, heel, sorry, that's double step, yeah, so it's touch, step, flap, step, heel, step. And then you repeat that bit again, bit of a syncopation. So it's heel, step, flap, step, heel, step. Okay, so that all of that looks like. Immediately after that, you're going to double hop, touch, hop, heel, down, like that. So the whole thing looks like this. All right, that's a loaded. Okay, from here we go into a step called kick out. So from here we're going to go. I think it's on the half beat. Yes, on the one, the and one before the one. It's a clap and one, and you're going to kick out on the one, do a kick, and then from there it's just ball, step, I think. So it'll be. Okay, so there's a couple of rock steps there. It's kick, 1, 2. Okay, but it's good after that step if you've got balance on both your feet, because then we go into a basketball, and that's just you're going to twist down. So that's a twist down, and then a basketball turn to the back. Okay. So that's a basketball. From there, you repeat the loaded again, which looks like this. All right, and then the kick out, clap, kick, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then from there you go into part B. It starts with a groove kick. Okay, it's important for the groove kick to, when you get to it, it's important to wait until the first beat before you start. And that starts with a kick, step, rock, step, kick, step, rock, step, kick, step, rock, step, step, and you're going to step out there to finish it on the 8. So it starts with the left and it goes on the 1, it goes and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And you're going to finish with your left out here on the ball. Okay, from there it's a Mickey, which goes 3/4 left, and you pretty much have to bounce straight back up again from the groove kick, because you're going to do a double step, double across. Okay, so if I was doing it front, it would be double step, double across, and then 2 double doubles, bounce up. Okay, so again it looks like a double step, double bounce up. Alrighty, so if you're doing it 3/4 left, we've just finished the groove kicks on the touch. You're going to go into a Mickey 3/4 left, which looks like this. Full step, double, bounce up. Alrighty, okay, that's a Mickey. From here you're going to do running doubles, and that's just double step, touch, like that. Okay, so looking at the front, it looks like running doubles look like this, and a 1 and a 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so it's just a bounce chug at the end there. Okay, from the running doubles, which will be facing this way when you're doing it in the dance, you go into a groove kick spin, which is 3/4 right. And that's pretty much like a groove kick, except you don't do as many of them, and you finish it with a heel spin around. So it looks like this. It's, finish the right doubles, then it's kick, step, step, kick, step, rock, step, kick, pause, you know, land on your heel, spin around, step, I'm pretty sure, step, step. Oh, sorry, that's a jog at the end there. I think it's 5 balls. So it'll be kick, step, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you do it 3/4. You'll be facing here and you go 3/4 round to the right to get to the front again. That's a groove kick spin. And then we have a Canadian 8, which starts with a double, ball, double, ball, double, ball. Okay, so it's double, double, hop, touch, ball, double, hop, touch, ball, double, hop, double, touch, ball, step, rock, step at the end. So a bit faster looks like this. Rock, step. Okay, that's Canadian 8, and that's just to the front. And that's all of part B, from the groove kick to the Canadian 8. There's nothing repeated in that. Okay, now we come to part C, which starts with a bleep. Probably one of the hardest steps in the dance. It'll start with a double step, double behind, split. Okay, and that split is getting ready for a pullback. So it looks like this: double step, double behind, you sort of bounce, split, pull back, touch. Okay, so it's a 1 and a 2. Okay, from here you're going to jump onto the left and do a Tennessee down. Okay, so all of it looks like. Okay, you're going to be on the right again, and from here you do another pullback, I'm quite sure. So it's double step, double bounce, split, pullback, Tennessee down. Sorry, that's you're going to be do the Tennessee down, immediately put your left down at the same time, and do another pullback. So it'll look a bit like this: double step, double down, split, pullback, Tennessee down. And this bit's pretty fast, so once you hit the Tennessee down, it's pretty much another 1/4 beat to get the left foot down. You do another pullback. So all of it looks like this so far. All right, from here, you've just touched after the second pullback. You're gonna step on it. You're gonna do a heel like that. So it's, I'm pretty sure. So the whole thing looks like this. That's right. So you're going to step on it, heel, step, rock, step at the end. So you're going to click the heels and jump onto it, click the heels, step on it, rock, step, and that makes up the 8. So the whole step looks like this. Like that. Alrighty, that's the bleep. From there, we're going to do 2 basics. Double step, rock, step, and make sure on the second basic you step apart like that. And we're going to do a bit of hand movements now. Okay, so it's on the first beat you move your head to the side. Second beat, hand up like that. And then third beat is you're going to twist your knee like your right in like that. Bring your hands down like that. And this one, so the positioning sort of like this. So it's going to be in, out. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to swing around there. After you've brought it back up, you swing around and bring your left up. 4 and 5. Okay, and the first step of that is kind of going to be the first step. So that step there is going into the next step of the first step of part T, which is called a bobby. Okay, so if that hand movement's finished kind of there, So all of that looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And that fifth step is the first step of the bobby. Okay, so we'll look at the bobby now. That's the start of part. So part C is the bleep plus 2 basics in the hand movements. Now we get into part D with the bobby. And that part D, the first step is on to the left, a stomp, and you've just finished that hand movement there. So bobby goes stop, heel, step, rock, step, tendency down, heel, toe, step, heel, ball. Okay, so the bobby starts off like this. You've just gone, Okay, that's the first part of the bobby. Looking at it again. Okay, from here, you've just finished that heel step on the right. From here, you're gonna kick out and hop onto the left while doing a clap in the air. So it's gonna look like this. All right. So you've done that first bit. Step, toe, ball, heel, step, tendency down, toe, ball, heel, step. Jump onto the left and clap with your hands. Okay, so it looks like this. Immediately after that clap, you're going to do a second clap, and all you're really going to do is, from the difference from that, you're going to hop again, move your leg a bit higher, and clap underneath your leg there. So what we've got so far is this. Oh, sorry. Okay, start that again. Clap, clap. You're going to step back down onto the right and repeat those 2 kick out and claps again. Clap, clap. Okay, and from there, you've just done 2. Clap, clap, step, clap, clap. From here, it's just a basic. It's just a step basic to finish. So you've just gone step, toe, ball, heel, step. Okay, so the entire bobby step looks like this. Alright, that's the bobby. From there we go into a bomb bounce, which is full left. Starts with the left, goes double bounce, double bounce, double bounce, and up, I'm pretty sure. So it goes bounce. Oh, sorry, that's 2 bounces at the end there. So it's double bounce, double bounce, double bounce, bounce, up. So you just lift your right up at the end of that on the 4th beat. Okay, from there, you do a rock pull. So you jump onto your right, slide out with your left and bring the right together. And from there, you're going to do two beats of hip movement. And then at the very last beat, you're going to kick your leg out, sort of put your hands in like you're holding guns or something, and hold your head back, and that's just sort of the action for that last beat there. So the bump bounce, it looks a bit like this. It's full left, and the full left will be in those first couple of beats, so it'll look like this. Rock, heel, pull, bang, out. Alrighty? From there, it's just step, rock, step in a basic. Step, rock, step, basic. Okay, and then we go into a jiggy mama. Jiggy mama starts with the left. It's double step. And you're going to come round, and you sort of pivot all the way around on that foot. So it's double step, and you sort of get to here without really doing much at all. So you sort of double, and you're sort of stepping around there and bringing your leg around here. When you get pretty much halfway, you're going to, it's like a really quick succession of footwork there. I'll just show you what the step looks like. There's a bit of hand movement in it too. It goes a bit like this. Boom. And you're going to swing out your arms at the end there. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And then from there, you're going to just lift your left up and like you're swinging your bat. And the momentum of that should bring you back round to the front again. Okay, so again, that's a jiggy mum. It looks like this. It's 4 counts. Double step and 3, 4. Okay? From there, it's just 2 basics again. Double step, rock, step. Okay, and then we go into a tie bounce, which starts with a double step, double bounce, bounce, split, and you're going to put your heel out. Okay, so tie bounce goes double bounce, bounce, split, bounce, lift, step, and there's another hand movement here. It's just like a punch, and at the same time you're just going to bring your left up like that and swing it across. So it'll look a bit like this when you're doing it this way. So the whole step is just 4 counts, and it looks a bit like this. Double bounce, bounce, heel split, bounce, lift with the right, step, and you're going to bring this right hand around and just lift your left leg up at the end. So it's bounce, bounce, lift, and lift. Alrighty, that's the tie bounce. From there, we're going to go into a bit of a modified intro. It's just the Texas kick. Heel again. You're going to do the heel step, heel jump, double split, and then repeat that again. So the Texas kick and the heel jump, and then we go back into part C. We repeat part C. There's nothing changed there, and then we're going to go into a modified part D again, which starts with the bobby. Then you do the bump bounce, the step rock step in a basic, the jiggy mama, and 2 basics, and you leave off the tie bounce after that. And then you go straight back into part D, again with the bobby and the bump bounce, step rock step in a basic, jiggy mama, 2 basics, and you put the tie bounce on at the end this time. Oh, sorry, I've missed our step back. Okay. But you guys will have the cue sheet, so you'll be able to follow it. But I've missed out 2 steps, the ending, and we do a half intro halfway through the dance, and that's just with a Texas kick, a heel jump, and double cross conga, which I'll show you now. That's a lot like the double cross with hips and the knee, except it finishes a little differently. It's just double bounce, spin around, and this time you're going to put your legs apart and do like a thing that looks like this. You bring your up to your left, right, down, down. So it's just like that. So the whole step will look like this. This is a double cross conga, 4 beats, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's just a fast thing at the end on the end beat there. Alrighty, and pretty much you repeat for the ending. You've just finished the tie bounce on the last part D. And the ending is a double cross conga, and the only difference is you put your hands out like that to finish the dance, so it'll look a bit like this: double bounce, spin, boop, 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 boom. Okay, so to the front, it'd be double bounce, spin, boop, 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 boof, like that, and that's the end of the dance.